A few weeks ago, I think 2 months ago, Vera gave birth to their daughter, who's called I think Aisha. Asia.
Yes.
Or Asia. Brown. They have a daughter with brown mauso. And she recently just posted, not even recently, a few weeks ago, she posted a picture on her social media platform. Then she was like, post partum. Yes.
Yeah.
I make a picture. And she looks exactly the same way she looked before she had a baby. So, a lot of people are feeling the pressure, a lot of us, we're struggling to lose baby weight, we're trying to do blah, blah, blah. But her, in just 1 month, she's managed to go back to how she used to look. Again, this is social media. I can post, UK, and I'm here. In Kenya. Wanyumba nakula chapodondo. So, I'm just saying, as much as you see that and you feel like maybe you've had a baby, you're struggling with your weight, you've had a baby a few years ago, you're still dealing with your weight, but you're seeing someone at in 1 month someone is snatched like that. Being snatched, it's not life. It's not the end of life. It's not the final. There are more important things you should focus on other than being depressed because of your body is not getting snatched. Ama has not gotten snatched.
Also, don't
1 month.
Yeah.
I think you're doing ilifanya.
Okay, but you're snatching away your peace because of wanting to look like you're snatched, like physically in your body. Women's bodies are different, and it's a superpower to basically create. Like God amekupea hiyo kazi ya kutoa mtoi. It's a superpower. You think
you're
it's
bringing life to this earth,
exactly.
Bro.
So your body is about to change, and you don't have to fall into the pressure of wanting to look a certain way, or even going to your to your body before the pregnancy. Take your time. Imagine kama ni wait to, as long as mtoi anyonye kwanza, are you okay mentally? Usijistress na vitu zingine sa ile already mtoi is already a task.
That's true. That's
usiharakishe na social media isikupressure.
Again, this is social media. 2, this is someone who's not shy to, plastic surgery. But let's go back to the social media part. There's this influencer who's called Sharon Mwangi. She actually posted and she said, don't believe everything you see on social media. I'm not this curvy, I just know my angles. And I think that was a very honest thing to tell people. Because I saw that picture.
Yeah.
It was angled. I guess Mama in a different direction, maybe she would, not maybe, 100% she'd look different.
I guess Mama
don't believe
That's
don't believe everything you see.
Not everything you see on social media is what people show you what they want you
then
to see.
how many pictures do you take before you post on
You
your
know,
one?
Na kwa na picha kama kindeni chaguo ile moja yenye naona okay sawa hii inaweza make it to social media but I'm trying to work on not being obsessed with social media. At the end of the day, whether you're fat or you're skinny, it's not an achievement. If you're healthy, good for you. Make sure that's what you're looking at. Whether you are, whatever shape you are beautiful. Yani msipatiwe pressure. My dear, easy shape mtaacha kwa hii dunia. As in the end, none of it will matter, by the way.
True.
None of it. Your heart is what will matter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Usikue kigeugeu. Let me take you to the next story. Let me take you to the next story, and we are definitely talking about kigeugeu because Charles Njagwa has thrown his weight on the conversation around curtain raising for international acts, right? Now, that has been a debate for quite a while where Kenyans were just weighing in on the possibility and even like weighing on the conversation about curtain raising for artists, right? So he gave his sentiments, and this is what he said. First off, he said there's a time Diamond curtain raised for him, like when it was huge after he had chucked Kigeugeu, because Kigeugeu was a huge song. And then he said he doesn't see anything wrong with an Kenyan artist curtain raising for an international artist as long as kila mtu anajua ni nini amepeleka home kimkwanja, it depends with your negotiations. But he said he's also not a fool to perform after Otile Brown. Why? Because Otile is huge and everyone is just, singing back wanaimba wimbo zake. So he's not a fool to want to do a song or perform after him. Yeah. So acha niwasomee kile alisema. Like right now, I can't perform after Otile. I'm not a fool because people want to listen to Otile's song since he's big. There was a time I would would go to Murang'a to perform and meet Kina John D. Matthew. Every time he would get angry when I was scheduled to perform the last. But sometimes due to respect, I would allow him to perform before me. I think artists should know what that music is business, and it doesn't matter what time you perform. What matters is what you take home, because the negotiations totally depend on you, and I totally agree.
I mean, but it's a good thing. I think what Nyashinski did was a good way to show Kenyans that they're not just curtain raisers. Do you know, everyone is saying Nyashinski stole that show. Like, yes, it was Adekunle who had come, but Nyashinski stole the show. And he showed them, this is why we don't need to be curtain raisers. Tuneza, we can do this crowd by ourselves. Even someone like Calligraph Jones, you know, these big names, Akina King Kaka, those guys, when they nini a crowd, atu unashinda nani anakam next. Like, why are they even coming next? So I think, I agree with what you were saying, but I think it's just time to show this Nigerians that they don't own the stage. Ni yetu.
Because in Tanzania, actually, international artists perform
second last.
Like second last. Like after like a big Tanzanian artist perform.
So, I think when I used to do music, I had times when I used to be put the last person, and I used to argue by the way, like mbona mnashinda mkinieka mtu wa mwisho, because to me I wasn't understanding the why are you putting me last in the name of, I'm like, no, anyone can end the show. And sometimes I used to be put huku mbele na niko like, hey manze mnanieka mapema steamy Japan, unajua culture lazima marinate energy ndio ingie kwa hiyo stage. But at the end of the day, I do believe in respecting each other and also treating each other the same way you'd want to be treated if you were an artist. So anyone can start and anyone can close at the same time, right? But anyway, muziki ni ila. We need to take a short commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.